Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we are back baby with another banging video. So, if you're new or returning and you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and support your girl. Now guys, in this video, we're gonna talk about Miss Halle Bailey because she stepped out a few days ago wearing all Prada and she looks so stunning. She looks at peace. You know how they say no man or money is worth your peace? Halle is the true definition of that in this moment. Like, she is glowing and I'm so happy for her. And what I love is that everywhere the image is being posted, it is nothing but love and positivity for Halle. Now, because she was all decked out in Prada, some people were saying, they think she would make, they think she would play a great actor. She would be amazing at the role The Devil Wears Prada. So one person commented that and everyone else was replying saying, you know what? That's actually a really good idea because they love her acting skills and how she announced clearly, and they believe as such she would definitely nail such a powerful role. But let's see if any movie makers or any media house out there is gonna, take up that project with Halle. Now, you guys know that, some other people have been doing the most to overshadow Halle on the internet. We're not gonna call any names. They have been, throwing subliminal jabs at her here and there. But one thing I believe that we all can recognize and we all have to realize at this point in time is that certain someone is definitely missing her like crazy. So much so to the point where I've been like reading into everything this individual has been doing. And I've been telling you guys that he misses her because when you made that post a few days ago saying, sometimes if things are not working out in your favor, you just have to leave it to God and God will fix it. And then after he made that post on his Instagram page a few days ago, now he's coming out clear with TMZ saying that he's not in a relationship with India Love. I think, it is actually good if he's not in a relationship. At least he can focus on truly healing before moving on. Now, as I've said, providing that DDG family didn't do what they did to Halle, and if both of them would go to therapy, get the necessary therapy that they need and say, you know what, we're going to give this a second shot, I would say, you know what, maybe it could work. But on the account of what the family did to her, I would say, Halle, keep moving and keep moving fast. Because when a family, especially a mom, enables their son behavior, because I believe that even though DDG has allegations of Halle putting hands on him, I believe that even if that had happened, we did not see Halle's family coming out here taking jabs at DDG, calling DDG names or anything like that. But we did see DDG's family doing that to Halle, saying she looks like a crackhead, liking posts, suggesting that she looks like a crackhead. And that is not a good look. And when people treat you like that, knowing that no matter what, they'll always be family, because the baby is going to keep connecting them all together. So no matter what, they'll always be family, whether they like it or love it or hate it. They're going to always be family. So the mere fact that his mom, his sister, and his brother, even DDG himself, was not conscious enough to say, you know what? I'm going to do the best thing that I can in this case, as much as it is a bad thing for me, or irrespective of the fact, if I'm not feeling good about what Halle did, I'm going to do right by my nephew. I'm going to do right by my grandson, because those things that they said about Halle, it's never going to be deleted from the internet. It's going to always be there. And, 18 years later, Halo will be able to see how his father's side of the family reacted towards his mom. And sometimes they say, oh, it's the mom who put stuff in the child's head. No, it is just oftentimes how the father and the father's family behaved. So if things do not work out much, for the family and Halo as Halo gets older, it is because of the same toxic behavior that his mom is now running from. You see, so it would have been good for them to get along and not be so messy and shady, but they have already laid the foundation. And I'm not going to say there's no coming back from that, but can you really ever trust people like that again? Absolutely not. No matter what, you can never ever trust people like that ever again. You can move on to forgive them for your sake, but you never trust and allow those people back into your space as you once would, because as they say, once bitten, twice shy. You never give an individual a second opportunity, because chances are you may never survive the second instance. You may never, just saying. But anywho, Halle is holding her head up. Love that for her. She's looking good, stunning. She's looking amazing. And I love the fact that she keeps moving forward. Even if she's weathering some storms behind the scenes, she's dealing with that and she's not bringing it to the forefront. And if there's any point in time that there's a crash out moment on the internet, I'm going to be very honest and say, I would rather to see people crashing out on the internet than to be suffering in silence. Suffering in silence doesn't do anything for anyone. It really doesn't do anyone any good. So, if you ever have to crash out on the internet, please do. And if after you finish crashing out on the internet, you need to apologize, please do and move on. Now guys, that's all I have to share in this video with you all. Let me know what's your 2 cents on the matter. Peace